So they'll be calling you a radical, so I think I'm going to get my degrees reinstated, finally. I think Weber's finally coming to their Fukushima cover-up census on the blackballing of Kevin Blanch, and guess what? There's talk that Kevin Blanch might even get a statue of Fama K. Brody up. You don't think I can rock the boat, baby? You don't know. So this is important. I'm going to play some peer review here. So as you know, I peer reviewed the Santa Susana. Thank you to the scientists that actually did do some work finally on Santa Susana and the elevator in. But this ties in, right? You know, NorCal, SoCal, Central Coast. Remember the wife and husband and child and pet dog dead on the trail? I remember scientists, of course, they're mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed. They ruled out everything. Everything. Now wait till you hear this. They got to come up with something. By the way, all this beating your chest that the drought's over. Dream's gonna be 75 here tomorrow. What snow we got melted today on the mountains during an epic drought denial. So get this. Medical examiner today says they died from heat. You heard me. Hypothermia. He says, but he can't determine the dog yet. Okay. Bullshit. So I want to say, were they the only ones hiking that day on the trail? Have you ever been hiking right in that area? Well, I have. It's like I-5. So I call total bullshit. Total bullshit. Because, now, hear me out. You can think this is all crazy. You can think it is what it is. Do you know about the nuclear accidents and ongoing, not in Japan, well, that one too, in China? So in China, 2018, they started having a problem with this fast breeder nuclear reactor. Okay? Kevin Blanch put up a video. It was on the front page of Reddit. They sure that don't get it, which I knew Iron Source personally, had 100 and some thousand views like that. Go took it down. Ever since then, I've been kettled. That day, that was in February 2018. It's been Kettle Kevin since. Internet kettling, I coined that term. That's what it is. Remember all that snow yesterday? Remember all that? It's 65 here today. So, let's talk about this. The birds. Remember the birds in the Midwest, the heat bubble? They still haven't got to that bottom of that one. Still going on. Acutely all the songbirds. Eyes burning. It's kind of like on the Russian Peninsula. That was a year ago, right? Over a year ago. I told you, you will never hear back from them. Greenpeace is in there. Acute catastrophe. The Minister of Health, or excuse me, the Minister of Environment for TAS provides state-run media. They don't, TAS and Provide are freaking open platforms compared to United States media. We have the most controlled state-run media in the history of mankind. 1938, Europe. 1932, way worse than that. Way worse than that. So, remember all that snow? Drought's over, yay, KSL. So, dream on, dreamers. So, you can live in your fairy tale. So, how do we know positively that there's some kind of meltdown going on in China? Positively unarguable. I would be in Europe right now if it wasn't for COVID. Fighting because they're trying to make the decision is nuclear energy green. That sign is red. 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 So, Rocky Mountain High. This ain't fucking Colorado. God, there's the old radio signal there. One day I'm going to let them talk me into getting up there. I want to climb on it and do a video up there. They took it out. That's how they've got rid of college radio. Last of the Mohicans. So, stay with me. Under international law, which the United States just thumbs it, London Liz just thumbs it. You know, we know who thumbs international law. It's our Putin and the whole usual suspects. So, if there is a nuclear accident, it's called the downwinder letter. By international law, it cannot be sent unless they know there's an accident. It's called the intimate radiation warning. International law, they have to send it out, and they can only send it out if there is an accident. Guess who got it? Jennifer Granholm, head of the Department of Energy, which is the Department of her twin cousin, Rick Perry. So a guy leaked it to CNN in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, it got up. I wonder who that was. Oh boy. Huh. I hear anonymous ain't so anonymous. But anyway, so we knew. I'm like, whoa, look at this. Country don't care. Fast breeder, little news scale, little Governor Cox here. Governor Cox here says a little nukie won't hurt anybody. North football stadium named after a woman. You want to talk bad luck and bad karma? I wonder why. Trevon Smith, Trevon Smith, Trevon Smith. Fama K. Brody, Fama K. Brody, Fama K. Brody. Kevin Blanche, Kevin Blanche, Kevin. Oh yeah, I raised some shit today, boy. Not only that, I think we're going to get a Masaka banner in the D this winter at one of the games via Kevin Blanche. And we're going to get mental health awareness week or month, and we're going to put Trevon Smith up there. I told him, I says, well, I want statues of all of them. And Tim was in the meeting, he says, where's yours go? Yeah, right. So, I'm still fighting. Karma matters. So, this is a tragic story what happened to this family. And there's a child involved here. Not to mention, these was a young couple. Heat. Hypothermia. Oh shit. Oh shit. If that was the case, why didn't it happen to other people? So you're trying to tell me, like I said, I've been right there. I've hiked there many times, right exactly where they're at. They were in a remote, remote in that neck of the woods? Not so remote. You can believe it, all this bullshit, So back to the Russian Peninsula. We'll get right back to you. I'm Greenpeace. We all live in a green washing machine. Kettle Kevin Blanche is their answer. Where's your crown? I remember right here in '98. Metallica. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, they played right here. One of the greatest concerts I've ever seen because it rained. And so it was weird. They started, had to back out. Half the crowd left. Most of the crowd left. There wasn't shit here. So then they played for, it didn't seem very long, and everybody thought it was over. Everybody left. They were just drying out their equipment, getting readjusted, probably guzzling some whiskey, but whatever. Whiskey in a jar. They came out and played the first encore for well over an hour. Everybody thought it was over. For a long time, I don't know what they were up to, and hardly anyone was there. We were sticking around, hanging around. They came out and played their death march. Whoa, it's been downhill ever since in this country. It really has. Let's review the theft of the election in 2000. 9/11. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to bury Assad. Just the lies. We turned into military industrial war pigs. We started freaking playing every game in the world with the interest rate and Ryan Greenspan, science fiction economics. This country gone to shit. And then, of course, 3/11, the mother of them all. So, as you know, I call it Fuktonium. That would justify why they're all mystified, baffled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered. Every single scientist there is, that's what they are. Well, they don't do any field work. To be a real PhD, we just had this discussion today. To be a real PhD, you have to hypothesize. You got to do the field work. I mean, real field work, and then you have to defend your work. My ongoing PhD is right here for God and everybody to see about it. It's a long one. Hey! Hey! How about all that snow you got up there? You going skiing? You going skiing? I heard the ski resorts are opening tomorrow. You going skiing? Oh, he's one of those gung whores. Drought's over, right? It's over? Can I borrow your skis? Oh, you're going to be using them tomorrow, huh? But anyway, so they died of heat. If that's the case, just like the radioisotopes they found in LA, well, that's the first study. I'm sure there's been radioisotopes show up all over California, Oregon, Washington, but radnets hit them. I know that for a fact. So, is those radioisotopes from Santa Susana in the Woolly Fire, or are they from Fukushima? Well, we need to get to work on that. So, they died of heat. Did you see this? You remember that couple and their dog and their child they found dead on the trail in California? And they couldn't figure it out.
What about those people from Ogden they found?
What people from Ogden? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean Colorado? I don't know. I ain't heard anything about that. The couple from southern Utah. Remember those two girls?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, but they never did solve that one either. But anyway, so they determined that they died from hyperthermia from heat.
Hyperthermia?
Hyperthermia, they overheated and they all died from they got too hot. Do you believe that?
No.
I've never heard anything in my life, and I've been hiking these mountains all over California here my whole life. I never heard of it.
They die in Grand Canyon all the time.
Of heat?
Heat strokage.
Yeah, that's one person.
Or heat exhaustion.
Yeah, one person, not the whole family, and they were young, and the child and the dog. Okay. Yeah, a guy freaking overheats, takes a stroke. His heart goes. That happens every day. I know a guy that died right there. But a whole family just dead on the trail, laying there?
Poison.
They said there was no poison. No algae. Fuktonium, maybe? Who knows? I don't know, but
shocked them.
I'm not buying the whole heat complex.
Shocked them.
Remember that snow that was all up there and the trail's over just a few hours ago?
I see some up there.
Oh God, so it's over. Okay. So no more drought. We don't have to worry about it. We could just keep consuming. Hey! That dude's a beast, by the way. That's their defensive end. What's that? He's hurt.
Oh, that's not good.
So.
Yeah, look at all that snow up there.
There's a lot of it, right? So can we can just go on with our consumption ways. So, all right. Those are the injured players. There's this. Hey, have you ever been down on the field in a college football game? Close down? You have. A little brutal, ain't it? A little physical. What's the chances in your 4-year career of getting hurt? About 100%, I would say. I don't think any college player can play for 4 years that doesn't get hurt. I mean, this sport's brutal. I don't know. Yeah, it's a rare one. All right, so yeah, there you have it. Stand tuned.